Good morning, guys. Today is May. Yes, I did. Thank you. Yep. Today is May 7th. It is day 40. We are just leaving out of Irwin, Tennessee. Headed to our campsite at Low Gap. Saying goodbye to our good friend Doug, the shuttle driver for Tom. Probably one of the nicest people I've met in a long time. Really helpful about helping us get around town, telling us, where to go to get what. Really made our brief stay there, very much more comfortable. As always on the trail, today we have a slight chance of rain. It is wet and dewy here. We're looking at a long uphill, but it's not quite as big of an incline, so we should be good. It should be a great day. We're looking at 4 days, or three and a short into Roan, Tennessee to resupply. And from there, straight into Damascus, and that'd be another big landmark. And we're off. Like I said, it's a bit wet and dewy today, so this is what we got to look forward to. Alrighty, it's pretty cool, and the sun is just starting to filter through, and you can see the change from 40 days ago when we first started. Everything is greening up, right? And the sun coming through is just, every once in a while you get you know it's up there, but you can't really, it's not really blaring down. So, but it's good to see the sun, because it's unlike Florida, it very rarely rains here when the sun's out. Alrighty, there's just something so, I'll do this without falling down, so relaxing about that sound. It's kind of like the canopies. I can't help but record them. Alrighty guys, see this right here is like playing Twister. When you first start playing, you don't have any idea to put your feet where you put your feet. But after a while, it starts becoming clear, and you almost, I said when we first started, all right, something like this, I would never be able to film now. But after a while, you just start to get accustomed to where your feet go. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it, except it's like playing Twister. After a while, you just start to see and imagine in your mind what rock your feet go on next, as if someone were calling them out. It's pretty cool. Okay guys, it wouldn't be one of our videos without a little social commentary. If you can make it out at the bottom of this hill, that is a couch and what's left of a washing machine. So the best me and Mighty Mouse can figure is somebody drove all the way out here. There must be a gap or a road up the top of that hill. So that rather than pay $25 to get dispose of their used washer, they spent all the time and energy to roll it out here in the wilderness. Alrighty, here we go into the first gap of the day. Clouds are holding off, rain is holding off. Everything looks positive. It's not a sunny day, but it's certainly not a dark day. Coming down into Indian Grave Gap. And then we have to go turn around and go right back up the hill into, I think we're going to, and then the next gap we go to will be Beauty Bald. And we are not going up that lovely road right there. We're going right up that steep hill. You got green walls on both sides, roots on the bottom, and going uphill. I don't get any fun of that. But yeah, going to the top of the second bald. What's that? Yes, lots of roots, sweetie. But with all this greenery, kind of holds in the moisture. You can feel the humidity grow. Ooh. Alright, believe it or not, this is not a top of a mountain. It's a grassy knoll known as Beauty Bald. And it truly is beautiful. And there's Mighty Mouse. And all the day hikers coming up to the view. Seem kind of cheated when you can live near here and drive up in your car right there, pull over here and catch a view like that. Wow. Alrighty, nice easy path into the next gap, but if you look up and up and up, that's our next challenge. We're going down to the gap, we're going up over that mountain, hopefully before those clouds decide to start crying. We've been very lucky today. Just little sprinkles here and there, not enough to get out the rain cover or the pack cover, but and hoping to keep it that way. It's about 2 o'clock, maybe a little after. Kind of hoping to be at camp by 5 without getting wet. Alright guys, you won't believe this. Coming up to the top of a bald, and I forget which bald, I'll try to add that later. And look what we found. No, not Mighty Mouse. Found a Christmas tree.
It's a memory tree for a little kid that died.
It's in memory of a kid that passed. So they're asking the hikers to sign. Wow. I am with God today. Wow. What a memorial. That's special. For once in my life, I'm actually speechless. I had to stop and show you guys this. Just walking along the trail. There's the trail there. And we come out here, and it's like somebody planted a Christmas tree farm right out in the middle of nowhere. As far as you can see, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 year old evergreens. All right, Mike. Oh, ow, ow! Almost lost it again. I'm coming. All shapes and sizes. This looks like the tabletop lot. A really small tabletop lot. Alrighty. Well, it looks like we got thrown a little curveball. The water source we were looking for at a while back didn't pan out. AWOL's guide was incorrect. There was no verifiable water source. So our second option is to go directly to the tent site that we were planning on. That is supposed to have a water source, but it was listed as possibly a trickle and maybe not enough to get water from. So we're headed there next, and if that doesn't work out, then there is a shelter 1.8 miles further than that has a verified water source. So we know that's a good one, and we'll head for that. Little inconvenient today. Didn't plan on doing, would be about 18 miles today. That was not the plan. But the weather held off. Doesn't look like it's going to rain. Looks like we'll be able to set the tent up. So, in the scope of things. And the terrain wasn't all that terrible. We had a couple of big uphills. You saw the top of the bald. All said and done, it won't be the worst thing that ever happens if we end up doing 18 today. It is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it had to be more trouble than it was worth to get up there in a pickup truck. Well, like they say, you can't fix stupid. Alrighty. Well, we had to take our third choice coming down into the shelter. And it's amazing what a difference a couple of weeks have made. Beginning in the season here, we would have found this place packed and crowded and covered with tents, and now there's hardly anybody here. There's a few section hikers milling around. Everything else is wide open.